Roboute Guilliman sat at his desk, surrounded by stacks of paper and a computer. Lemen Russ stood beside him, looking utterly bewildered.
All right, Russ.
Guilliman said.
First things first, we need to gather all of your tax documents.
What are tax documents?
Russ asked, scratching his head. Guilliman sighed.
They're the forms that you need to fill out to report your income and expenses to the government.
Russ frowned.
I don't understand. Why do I have to do this?
Because it's the law.
Guilliman explained patiently.
And besides, it's pretty easy and straightforward. Now, let's start with your W-2 form.
My what now?
Russ asked, completely lost. Guilliman pulled up a blank W-2 form on his computer screen.
This form reports your wages and taxes withheld from your paycheck. You'll need to fill out one for each job you had during the year.
Russ looked at the form and shook his head.
I don't understand any of this. Can I just fight something instead?
Guilliman chuckled.
Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Russ, but taxes are a part of life. Now, once you've filled out your W-2, we need to move on to your 1099 form.
Russ's eyes glazed over as Guilliman launched into a detailed explanation of the different tax forms and their purposes. He tried his best to follow along, but soon found himself hopelessly lost in a sea of numbers and jargon.
Guilliman, I don't understand any of this.
Russ said, his voice shaking with frustration. Guilliman patted him on the back.
It's okay, Russ. Doing your taxes can be confusing. Just take a deep breath and we'll go through it step by step.
Russ nodded and took a deep breath. But as Guilliman began to go into even more detail, his eyes rolled back in his head and he fell to the ground in a dead faint. Guilliman looked down at him and sighed.
I guess we'll have to try again next year.